Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for the middle of June 2021. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and being a sign of Sagittarius. However, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. If it doesn't resonate, Sag, check your other placements, any placement in your natal chart on this channel. You can find the messages that you need there instead. If you want to book a private reading with me, Sagittarius, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. And if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I try to read for you guys every week. My schedule's been a little thrown off in June, so I apologize that I have not read for you on this channel in a while. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Sagittarius. Let us begin. Looks like it's going to be interesting mid-month. You're trying to manifest something, but I think that you might be doing some emotional reevaluation. You may be hanging on to the past a little bit. You may feel like your wings are clipped to a degree. You may be facing some limiting beliefs. It's important to maintain a lot of sovereignty and listen to your own heart and your own intuition at this time, Sagittarius, based on what I see here. What came out of the fundamentals of astrology deck for you, first card out, is Saturn. So you might have some Saturn restrictions, or you may need to consider duty and responsibility and cause and effect with all your decisions at this time. A karmic gateway has opened. Honor your duties and responsibilities. Abundance will follow this karmic completion. So Saturn is saying to you, this Capricorn energy of Saturn is saying to you, focus on what's most important right now. Dot all your I's, cross all your T's. Make sure, I just heard, make sure you do something the right way. If you honor your duties and responsibilities first and foremost, and not let yourself get carried away in other ways, abundance will follow. And it's a karmic cycle. It's not a negative one. I think when karmic gateway has opened comes, it gives you the chance to kind of get ahead of that Saturn energy and work with it, as opposed to dealing with a consequence later for not honoring duties and responsibilities. Saturn does not want to come in 24/7 and deliver consequences to us. It wants us to work with its energy so that we can get shit done. That's what Saturn wants you to do right now. Also, Virgo energy, express gratitude. Make sure you see the big picture right now. Your glass is not half full. It's actually overflowing. Some of you may have a little bit of a lacking mindset at this time, might be worried about finances and resources, or that you just don't have exactly what you want, or you don't have enough. Virgo is asking you to step back and say, express some gratitude for a moment. Name all the things out loud that you're grateful for. Look at the bigger picture, and you might see things differently. You have more than you think you do, Sagittarius. You really do. Cancer came out for you as well. Fertility surrounds you. Nurture your ideas and watch them grow. You are safe and protected on this journey. I do notice at the bottom of the intuitive life coaching deck that you also have the journey. It would appear you are on a journey of some kind at this time. It might be a long-term goal that you have, but I think in the middle of June, either recently or very soon, I kind of get the feeling that some of you are going to have some kind of really cool light bulb moment idea. It could be about a job, it could be about a relationship, it could be about something to do with personal development, even a hobby. It could be something very simple like a creative project, or something that's a personal, passionate pursuit of yours. Your guides are saying to you, hey, there's fertile ground right now. Plant now while the soil is fertile. Nurture your ideas and just sit back and watch them grow. You're safe and protected. It's okay to go for it, okay? They said that they wanted to offer a challenge to you at this time out of this deck. Embrace your heart's desire. Your deepest hopes and wishes are coming true. Express gratitude for these answered prayers. So with Virgo coming out and the 11th house coming out, you're being encouraged to express gratitude. You're being encouraged to face a challenge of embracing what your heart truly desires, which means some of you might be holding back from what your heart truly desires, or even putting it on the back burner. The universe is saying, don't do that to yourself. Go for your dreams. Follow your heart. Sovereignty as well. Fourth house is at the bottom of the deck. You're going to have a fourth house activation. There's no place like home. Thinking of redecorating, remodeling, or moving? Time to set your plans in motion. Some of you are going to do something with your home. Some of you might be thinking about moving. It's time to start setting some plans in motion. I just heard research. Maybe it's just time to research. Yeah. From the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle deck, I love these cards that came out. Wishful thinking, shooting star, but limiting beliefs. You're definitely on a journey. You're learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. You'll be challenged along the way on this journey that you're on, Sagittarius. But this is like how Carl Jung talks about the shadow, our shadow side, and within a shadow is a golden shadow. I'm kind of feeling that kind of vibe, which is your true self within. There's something special within each challenge you face. You're learning that every challenge you face will have a hidden gift, and something wonderful will be revealed along the way as you face and conquer each challenge. 63, wishful thinking. You're learning how to manifest the life that you desire. And I see that because you're the magician here. I think you're overthinking something though. You might get in your own way just a little bit in the middle of June. Watch out for imposter syndrome. I think that you're learning how to manifest what you truly want. 30, shooting star. You are a shooting star. You are about to step into your fullest potential. Yes, about to step into your full potential. Based on the tarot, I think that that might be a little scary for you. It usually is. It's going to cause you to have to face head on your limiting beliefs. What are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are things that we simply believe, whether they are true or not, that hold us back. This situation calls for reprogramming of your belief system. That's not easy. You're going to be challenged in June. You're going to be asked to completely reprogram your belief system. Whoa, that could be... That could be in a small way or in a big way, but it will challenge you. It's like you're going to be a little bit at odds with a dream and yourself. You might have some resistance in the environment or from within. They did want me to use the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. They always want me to use a lot of Oracle decks with you guys because you're ruled by Jupiter. You just want more, 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 more. I can't not indulge you people. You know how I feel about you. So I have flying in reverse, come together in reverse, and one ring circus. At the bottom of the deck, I do have listening. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on a second, you guys. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so I think it's time for you or someone or others around you to really listen right now. Perk up your ears. Listening is an important part of communication. Everyone thinks communication is about talking. It's also about listening. So make sure your listening skills are on point and that you're present. When this card comes out, it reminds you to not just sit there while someone's talking and plan what you're going to say. Truly listen to what's being said to you at this time, Sagittarius. Try to put yourself in another person's shoes and process what's being said to you at this time. It will help you decide how you feel. I love this card of flying. It's a happy unicorn in a field. Some of you might be connecting to a Libra. That's what I say about Libras. They're a unicorn running through a field. They're very eclectic. They're very charming. Or perhaps a Gemini or an Aries as well. La la la, I love that. But it came in the reverse. It has an important message. When you see the flying card in reversed in your reading, it's a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and there are times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. So don't overreach in a goal right now. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you see will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings of overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. What happened to him? His wings melted. He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. I think they're saying don't rush. Now is a time to recognize your weaknesses, actually. We can't ignore our weaknesses. If we ignore our weaknesses or we're overconfident or we don't recognize our own limitations in the moment, we'll never be able to improve upon them. This doesn't mean you're caving into them, Sagittarius. It just means you're aware of them. So it might not be time to quite take flight. The fundamentals of astrology deck said that with Saturn too. Don't be overreaching. Be grounded. Consider cause and effect. I want you guys to Google or look up in your natal chart your Saturn placement. This will really help you deal with karma, cause and effect, get you grounded. It seems like that's really important at this time. Coming together is here as well. It's just in the reverse. I think that between yourself and a specific person or maybe a group of people, someone needs to listen more, I think. And there might be a struggle to have productive conversations about emotions with another person. Sometimes coming together means a breakup or a parting of ways, but that's not what the card says. It's also possible for some of you, someone wants to fly towards you or come towards you and come together. That just might not happen in the middle of June, and that's okay. It's giving you opportunity to focus on some other things. Just watch out for unproductive emotional conversations. That might be a struggle right now. And I think I know why, because One Ring Circus. I love this card. I think this just came out for either Libra or Virgo. It cracks me up. This chick is sitting on an elephant that looks rather confused. Like, how the hell do we get here? On a cliff in the middle of the ocean. Are you an island right now, Sagittarius? Or is someone you're connecting to an island? When the One Ring Circus comes out, I think it's one of the best cards in this deck. This is about interdependent relationships where good boundaries are in place and you and anyone that you connect to display a level of sovereignty. It asks you to ask yourself, where do I end and where does someone else begin? Where do they end and where do I begin? Does everyone understand yes and no? Is that everyone able to express their needs? You might be in a situation right now where independence is called for. Your independence, another person's independence, having good boundaries, having good expectations, and you need to meet your own needs first, and perhaps others need to meet their own needs first. It's also about dependency and codependent relationships on other people. The One Ring Circus card in the upright is not a bad card. It means, hey, sovereignty, independence, and interdependence in a relationship. You and another person might just be, or others in your life. I have the Hierophant in reverse. This could have to do with family. You could be separated because of a group dynamic. Something greater than yourselves might be separating you and another person. You might be really breaking the mold. And it's causing you and everyone around you to focus on who you are as individuals and maybe depend a little bit less on someone or have them depend less on you. It could be something like that. It might be a struggle to talk about it. Honor your responsibilities and keep in mind that let go of the limiting beliefs. Just know that you're a shooting star. You're moving towards wonderful potential and you're in this exciting, like, Aries, Neptune, Piscean energy where you're about to manifest something that for quite some time was just wishful thinking to you. I just see some hiccups along the way. If you can master the interdependentness and stay grounded, you may just end up coming together with what your heart desires. But it's a journey. It's a process, right? Listening is important. It's a process. I love those oracle messages. I was like, wow, we can stop there. But let's see the details. The tarot will give us the plot line. It always does. And you did get some major arcana cards as well. So at the center of everything, here you are, Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands. Dun, da, da, da. Aries, Leo, Sag energy, but I always associate the Knight of Wands with Sagittarius. Knights have something to prove. They're carving their way in the world. They're leaving their mark. The Knight of Wands is rebellious and passionate and excited. Your challenge is the moon. Are you just rebelliously, passionately going in blind? I don't think it's stopping you. The moon is Cancerian energy, Piscean energy. Perhaps you have that in your chart. The challenge is uncertainty. The challenge is something might be veiled and hidden in moonlight. Things may not be as they seem. Watch out for illusion and delusion. But the moon can simply mean a lot of untapped hidden potential. Also, an ebb and flow of emotions between yourself and someone that you connect to at this time. might be a challenge. So emotions might be running high, insecurities might be running high, but this beautiful pink moon is a good omen. Get in touch with your feelings. You may have to embrace some uncertainty, uncover the hidden potential, listen to your intuition. But again, watch out for illusion and delusion, because as the oracle card suggested, you're manifesting dreams into reality. No more fantasizing and just wishful thinking. Uncover that which is unseen at this time. I love your passion though. I'd tell you to cool your jets and take it a little slower. I know you're not going to do that because you're ruled by Jupiter. Thank God you're not ruled by Mars. Aries would be like, I'm already at the finish line, so Chandra. And I'm like, okay, Aries is so great. They're like a clown car opening up. They love the beginning. They're very enthusiastic. You guys are a little bit more philosophical. So I'm just going to say, run with it. Watch out for not knowing where you're going. You don't want this guy to lose momentum. I would hate for that to happen. Also, when a knight comes out, you guys, this horse will get tired and need to rest. A night energy usually plateaus. So by the end of the month and right around that full moon in Capricorn, you're going to need to rest. Brace yourself for it now. And then you're maybe going to change your energy. Maybe it'll turn into a pentacle. But right now you're very passionate despite not really knowing where you're going. What's driving you is the Ten of Wands in the upright and the Star in reverse. I think that you have completed a cycle. And it's been extra responsibility. Some of you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Some of you have been on a trek for a while. Some of you might be thinking about moving. I think that you are carrying burdens, and I do think that you're carrying them on your own. And with the Star in reverse, the Star is about coming into total alignment with who you truly are as a person. The Star is about finding your life path and your life purpose. I think that it's not necessarily a struggle for you to do this. I see that you're moving towards a dream, but I'm not sure you're 100% certain that where you're going is exactly right for you. Some of you might be struggling to have hope and faith at this time for a renewal. Some of you have recently given up on a dream, and this is a heavy load for you. Ask for help from others where you can get it. You do not have to carry all of your burdens alone all the time. Listening and communication will help. Yeah, this could also be the energy of someone around you. Recent past, but also deep within in your subconscious is the Tower and the Nine of Swords. What the hell are you about to do, Sag? You're having a sudden awakening and a sudden shift with the Scorpio energy of the Tower. The Tower isn't always bad. The Tower is big changes. Sudden shifts, kaboom, a massive awakening. It's not slow, it's quick. And it looks like with the Nine of Swords, it's a little bit stressful for you. It's causing fear and anxiety. Maybe you can slow it down a little bit because you're going in a little blind. Some of you are, with the Tower and the Ten of Wands and the Star, it suggests possibly a move or just some kind of a change. Address what's making you feel fearful and anxious. If you think this is someone else around you, talk to them about that as well. The advice that your soul is giving you all the time, the highest version of yourself, what it's saying to you is, at this time, your advice is the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to plant seeds that can manifest into abundance, Sagittarius. The Ace of Pentacles is often about a new job or a career opportunity, or planting a seed that you know will grow into something that will be a full crop. And it's going right towards this Nine of Pentacles. This chick has it all. She really does. This is self-sufficiency. This is financial independence and abundance. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, some of you are working through believing that you can be self-sufficient. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse asks you or gives you some really good advice. Don't put in any work. Don't expect reward for work you haven't done. Don't hustle anyone. Don't let them hustle you. Believe that you can be successful and independent, in particular financially independent. I see you working on a garden, and I know that you want to get there. Get to the bottom of what is unseen. Your actions in the middle of June. Seven of Swords in reverse and the Four of Cups. This is a card combination I haven't seen in a while here on the table, but it's something we all experience from time to time. I see that you're doing some emotional reevaluation, and I see that you feel kind of frustrated. This is where the advice of, where is it? Oh, I can't remember. Just being grateful for what you have. I always do this. Yeah, express gratitude when I stack these cards back up. Make sure you see the big picture. Your glass isn't half full. It's actually overflowing. Her glass is so big and amazing that she can sit in it, but she's not sure that this is what she wants. Perhaps you have a lot of choices right now, and you're just a little emotionally overwhelmed. You want to make the best choice that's right for you emotionally. And it would appear that at the same time, it's making you feel like, I think that you're worried that you're being selfish, that you yourself are being selfish. The Seven of Swords in reverse suggests a level of guilt, insecurity, catching yourself in some way. You are maybe doubting yourself, fearful that you're cheating yourself in some way. Some of you want to turn over a new leaf and you're not sure how to do that. Some of you do need to act upon your own behalf and take your shit and go in a situation, and you're not sure how you feel about that. Some of you are having some imposter syndrome, which means you're not sure you're qualified for something or ready for something. I see that past mistakes maybe, or the way you feel about yourself and how quick-witted you are as a person, you don't want that to get the better of you. You want it to be a strength and not a weakness. And that's just making you feel a little emotionally stagnant. Work through your feelings, work through any guilty feelings you have. And if you do feel bad about anything, that suggests that you have a level of intelligence and empathy. The Seven of Swords in reverse is where we give a shit. Make sure you don't cheat yourself and address self-doubt and insecurities. Yeah. That's a meaty card combination. The way you see yourself, Four of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in the upright, and the Hierophant in reverse came out at the same time. Well, I can see with two aces in the upright on the table, Sagittarius, that you really want to start something new in your life. You want it to manifest into something that will create some kind of an abundance for you, possibly financially, but you also really want to get creative and open up your heart chakra. You see yourself as having a heart chakra that's open and ready for love, ready for emotion, ready to give love, ready for creative projects as well. This might involve doing that remodeling with your home with the Four of Wands in reverse. You may be in somewhat of a place of transition. You and someone you live with may be struggling right now as well. There might not be a homecoming that you want to have in the middle of the month. This might involve family with the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse challenges the system, bucks the status quo. It represents still wanting to be accepted by family, your community at large, tradition, and the system, but you really want to do it your own way. The Hierophant can be anything from your traditional spiritual beliefs. You might be cutting ties with a mentor. Some of you might be stepping out of a position of leadership in some way, or you don't want a position of leadership. Some of you are seriously considering long-term commitment, but you might want to do it a little differently than the way everybody else does it. Sometimes the Hierophant is an entire country, an entire system of belief. For some of you, you might be coming out. You're about to challenge the system. And this might cause a little bit of upheaval, and it might make you feel a lack of stability, but it's not closing your heart chakra. That's beautiful. That's really great. Hidden factors that you're not aware of that could be supporting you. The Fool, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Okay, the first thing I heard is that you have an opportunity around you that could lead to success. You could feel really good about yourself at some point later this year, in particular in the next 1 to 2 years. But it's going to involve a risk and taking a leap of faith. And it could lead to some success and victory for you and a lot of self-confidence. But you're going to have to figure out how to do it. It will be quite the balancing act. Or this could be a person around you that's very enthusiastic. They might not be great at communication all the time. Sometimes they might be up on their high horse and they're not sure how they feel. So take that as it resonates. The way you're feeling in the middle of June is the Magician and the Three of Wands in reverse. You guys are looking pretty human to me right now. Big changes causing anxiety. You're not sure this is right for you. You want to go for it, but is this really my dream? And oh my gosh, it's going to maybe upset the apple cart. You're like, whatever, I'm the Magician, yo. It looks like you want to manifest. The Magician is where we discover our own personal power and we believe that we are the single catalyst for change in our own life. You have a plan. You are feeling resourceful. You're going to hustle one step at a time. Watch me now, people. Sit down. Everybody else sit down. I've got this. The problem is you feel like your wings are a little clipped with the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands often indicates that you're able to stand there and envision a lot of growth potential in a situation. There could be something at a distance from you that you want, and you might be feeling a little frustrated. Let go of limiting beliefs, let go of the past, let go of your insecurities, and think it through. I feel like your wings are clipped a little bit at this time, but we're ending on the Emperor, which is Aries energy, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor is often a husband, a father, a married man. It can be your father. This can be a patriarch of some kind. This could just be you. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. The Emperor is where we really get our shit together, where we're very logical, we're very practical, we're the king of all kings. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this might be a breakdown in the karmic empire, which is health, wealth, money. Family could be involved. Wills and estates could be involved. With Justice at the bottom of the deck, Libra here, this could be about a contract. Address the darker side of wealth and your financial needs versus your financial wants, because the Nine and the Ten of Pentacles could easily come into the upright if you can just let go of the limiting beliefs and figure out what you want and make it work. I feel like you're close to a really amazing major shift in your life, because you are a shooting star and you are about to make your wishes come true. But on the way to get there, because you're not going to get there soon, it's going to take a while, you're going to have to address these limiting beliefs, okay? Express the gratitude. Definitely embrace what your heart's desires. It's a perfect time to get a new idea off the ground, and you definitely have to buckle down and do the hard work now so that you don't face negative consequences later. Saturn wants you to experience positive karma and consequences. So work with that energy. It's time to be grounded and not be overreaching. Try to have productive emotional conversations and work on good boundaries, sovereignty, and interdependence in your relationships. And I think you guys are going to pull through just fine. All right, Sag, that's your deep dive for the middle of June. I love this reading for you. I thought it was packed with great advice. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Libra, where I do love readings for you guys every 4 days. You can find some love messages over there for yourself as well. And if you want to book a private reading, the link to the website is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.